So when most people look back at their old videos, they usually think they're terrible. Like they think they're awful and usually end up just deleting them because of that. And before I even started my YouTube channel, I made sure I was like, okay, I want my first videos to be really good and there's no way in the future I'm gonna look back and want to delete these. And then I uploaded this video.
You're grounded. Why? Fine. Yay, oh boy, I love being grounded.
My first videos, they weren't the best, but they also could have been worse. I mean, at least they were decent quality. I sort of knew what I was doing, but yeah, 4 years later, here we are. So today I kind of want to just go through like the history of my channel and kind of talk about stuff I haven't really talked about on my channel before, like about it. For example, I've actually tried to go to other channels before, like completely start over from scratch. Yeah, we'll get into all that. But first, I want to go all the way back to the very beginning in July 2021 when I started my channel. So I had wanted a channel for a long time, probably since like 2018 or something like that. But being a very little kid, obviously my dad didn't really want me to be on the internet for a good reason. So I never really got the chance to make a channel when I was really little, which was honestly probably a good thing. So finally in 2021, he let me get a YouTube channel under a certain set of restrictions. I actually have like a paper that like has all the rules that I had to follow on it. And then they like printed it out and then I signed it and whatever and wrote the date, July 26, 2021. It's basically just stuff like I couldn't brag about views. I couldn't like complain to anybody about like, oh, I'm not getting enough views. And also like I could only post once a week. I really hated that. But I mean, now look at my upload schedule. I post like once a month if you're lucky. In the beginning, I kind of just posted whatever I wanted to. I didn't really understand that having like a really unedited clip of just me playing Minecraft as like a little kid wouldn't really do well. But also I didn't really care because I just like making videos. And I mean, that's still kind of my mindset now. I don't really care how many views I get. I just like making cool videos. So I kind of did that for a little while. And then like in September of, oh, there's something in my eye. But then in September of 2021, I posted basically a copy of another video that I saw called "You Can Control This Minecraft Video." I made it in maybe like a day or something. Like it wasn't very good. It could have been a lot better. I didn't really put that much effort into it, but I posted that and I got sick like a couple days later, or like the day after or something like that. When I was done being sick, like a couple days later, I came back, checked my YouTube channel statistics, and saw that the video had like 1,000 views, which was like the first time that ever happened to me. So that was like the first video that I made that actually sort of did well, and I was really happy about that. After that, I kind of posted just a bunch of other random videos, a lot of like let's play videos and stuff like that. I basically did that for like another year or something like that. Actually, something I completely forgot to mention is I posted a etho compilation video of like just funny etho moments, and that video actually did really well. I think that's like my second most full view video ever right now. But like at the same time, it wasn't me in the video, you know, so like even though it was my video, it wasn't really my video, if you get what I mean. For the next, like, basically most of 2022, I kind of just posted random videos. I posted, like, a bunch of Let's Plays. I remember I made this cool video of, like, my family going on a road trip and, like, made it into a cool, like, cinematic video. Yeah, but then in November of 2022, I posted my first Minecraft short, which did really well for my channel at the time because I'd been sitting at, like, 460 subs for the past, like, 6+ months. And immediately, the day I posted that, I got to 500, which was crazy for me. So I was really happy about that. So I kept doing that, basically. I just, you know, made Minecraft videos, pretty obvious knockoffs of like Cam 18 and stuff like that. The way I make videos have always kind of just been to like copy people and then eventually evolve that into my own style. I mean, that's still kind of what I do today, to be honest. So I kept doing that for like a couple months and kind of stayed doing really well. And I think it got my channel up to like, okay, I'm checking the stats here. So it got my channel up to like about 780 subscribers from like 460 over the course of like a month. And then I posted just another random short on any other day. And it was actually the day that I had to go to a Christmas party. So I was like rushing to get the video done. I finally finished it, went to the Christmas Christmas party, and on the way there, I refreshed the YouTube studio because I was bored, and saw that the video had 15,000 views, and it had only been like 30 minutes. I don't even think I had a short with 15,000 views before that, so that was like crazy. And that just kept going basically like the whole night, and like the whole time at the Christmas party, I was just like obsessing over this video going viral, I guess you could say. And I think it ended up sitting at about like 220,000 views or something. I think at one point I had like 2.1 thousand, and then I dropped down to like 1,700. Basically, I gained like 1,000 subs that day. I still think that's the most subs I've ever gained in a day, which is kind of crazy. After that, I sort of posted some more shorts, but I was kind of getting sick of making shorts, I guess, and I was kind of running out of ideas. So this is when I actually started my first other channel. I was watching Sandiction's videos a lot, and I really liked the style of it, and I also saw the views, and I was like, maybe I should do that. I made a first episode of like a Minecraft series.
So for this episode, I don't really want to do much. I mainly just want to build a house and maybe get some diamonds if I can.
Basically, sort of terribly copied his style and posted it on a brand new channel, which I think is now actually my second channel. Honestly, that was kind of the first time that like I actually did care about the views, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I started fresh on a new channel because I wanted it to like go viral. I made a couple episodes on that. I sort of realized I didn't really like it, and it wasn't really going anywhere. So eventually I moved back to my main Uber99 channel. I posted like a couple videos in there. I kind of got bored of that, and then I wanted to make a different new channel. I don't know what was up with me, honestly. I made a couple of videos on a different channel that was not the other one, which I think is now deleted. I sort of realized I didn't really like starting fresh. I just thought it would be like nice to have a fresh start, but I didn't really like that. I kind of missed like the history of my main channel that you're watching right now, so I kind of just decided no more different channels. I'm just gonna keep going with the Uber99 channel. I think I also changed the name of this channel to Terabyte for a little bit, like, because one of my other channels I named that, and then like it wasn't really going anywhere, so then I just decided, okay, well, maybe I'll just call my main channel Terabyte for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Going into like 2024, I kind of finally had it figured out that, okay, I don't want to do any other channels. I don't really want to change my channel name or anything like that. I'm just gonna make videos, finally, like videos that I actually want to make. So I started actually making this video that I never ended up finishing about getting as rich as possible in survival Minecraft. And basically I started a world. I think I beat the game in like the first episode, had full enchanted diamond everything. I was like living on this big island, and I wanted to completely flatten it. So I spent like weeks and weeks digging with like haste 2 beacons and everything. I was actually kind of close to finishing it, but it was a lot of work, and honestly, I don't know. I sort of realized as I was doing it, like, why am I doing all this work when I already have a survival world that I play on and stuff. So I kind of gave up on that video and finally made my first actual video on my main survival world that I do all my stuff on now. And after that, I actually decided, I was like, maybe I don't want to do that, and I started like a new series, and like I made 2 episodes on it, which I'm still really proud of those videos. I think they're really well edited and whatever, but I don't know, I just didn't like starting a new world, I guess. I'd always come back to this world. So after doing all that side quest, basically, I finally realized that I wanted to make videos on my one survival world that I already had and had played on for like 2 years. So realizing that, I made this world tour video because I kind of wanted everyone to get caught up on like the history of my world and like everything in it and stuff like that, since I didn't really have any videos of like the beginning of the world or anything. It was like September of last year. I'd seen like a couple people do like some shorts streaming where basically you stream vertically on YouTube and then it like puts it into people's shorts feed, and I didn't really think it would do well. I mean, maybe it would do a little bit better than my regular streams, but like the first one I did, I got like 300 viewers, which was kind of insane. But I realize now I think a lot of them were just people scrolling. They weren't actually watching any like more than like 5 seconds of it. Yeah, that was kind of crazy for me. So I kept doing that for a little bit, but even though I was getting a lot more viewers than usual, I didn't really like the verticalness of it, because obviously you play Minecraft on a 16:9 screen, so you can't really fit the whole screen without it being like tiny in the little thing. And I realized I kind of wanted to stream more to document stuff in my world rather than to like get a bunch of viewers. I mean, obviously a bunch of viewers is nice, but if I have to sacrifice like the quality, then I don't really see the point of it. So I started streaming horizontally again, just because you can see so much more of the screen. It's just a lot better for the viewing experience, basically. Yeah, that's basically the history of my channel. I mean, like, this year I've made a couple videos. I made, like, the storage room video. That did insanely well. I'm still shocked at honestly how well that did. But I'm very glad that did well, because that's, in my opinion, like, the best video I've ever made. So I'm really glad that that's also, like, one of my most viewed videos that I've ever made. I know a lot of people don't really get to say that, like, their best video usually isn't their most popular, so I'm really grateful for that. And then I made a couple small videos after that, and then recently I made a video about exploding 100,000 TNT, which, speaking of that, I had a trip, actually, after that. I think the day that I posted it was the day that I left on the trip. So I finished it the day before that. It was like a week before the trip. I realized I was, like, only, like, halfway done with the video, and I had this trip coming up, so I decided I'm gonna try to finish the video before the trip. I actually did it. I'm kind of surprised I was able to do it, honestly, but that also kind of made me realize that, like, if I actually want to get videos done, I really need to, like, set a deadline for myself. Otherwise, it'll just take, like, months and months. So I think from now on, I'm gonna try to set deadlines for videos. That's basically the history of my channel. I think I covered most of it. I think this is also the first video I've ever made, like, just talking to a camera, so hopefully it turned out well. But yeah, so I hope this video turned out well. I hope you guys learned something from this that you found interesting, and let me know if you want me to make more, like, I don't know, talking to camera videos. I don't know what else I would talk about, but if you guys give me ideas or I think of ideas, maybe I'll make them into a video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which I actually do have planned. So, and hopefully it'll be out soon. So, yeah.